They say it takes 2 days for your dog to start eating your corpse. It didn't even take Cooper 2 hours. It hit me like a freight train. A sharp, searing pain bloomed in my chest, and I collapsed onto the cold basement floor. My head cracked against the concrete, and when I finally stirred, my vision swam through the blood dripping into my eyes. My breath came in jagged, shallow gasps, and every inch of my body throbbed with agony. I couldn't move, couldn't scream, could barely think. No one else was home, just Cooper, Jason's mutt. Cooper, with his wiry fur and eerie, mismatched eyes. Jason had picked him up from a shelter where no one else wanted him. I always thought there was something off about that dog. Too quiet, too still. Now he was the only one who knew I was dying. At first, he just stared. His glassy eyes bored into mine, unblinking. I gurgled, tried to call out for help, but my tongue felt like a stone in my mouth. Cooper crept forward, sniffing my face. His tongue flicked over the gash on my forehead. Gentle, almost sweet. That illusion didn't last long. When noon hit and I didn't get up to feed him, his patience broke. He started with my calf. A sharp yank, a wet tear, and he didn't stop chewing until the room tilted and I blacked out from the pain. When I came to, the air stank of iron and wet fur. He licked my wound as if it were a treat, not a trauma. The rest of the day was a blur. Pain. Darkness. More pain. When Cooper returned at dinner time, I knew what was coming. He didn't hesitate this time. He went for my face, ripped flesh from cheek, tore open my eye, gnawed at bone. I lost all sense of time. I remember drifting in and out of the void. I remember the sound of chewing, slurping, and then Jason's scream. I was still alive, barely. A mutilated thing lying in a pool of my own blood, blind in one eye, jaw exposed, unable to move, speak, cry. Jason collapsed next to me, sobbing. He cradled my shredded body and screamed for help, for someone, anyone. And then Cooper trotted in, wagging his tail, his snout slick with red. Jason didn't even see it coming. The dog lunged, straight for Jason's throat. There was no hesitation, no growl, no warning. Jason choked on his own blood within seconds, his wide eyes locked on mine as Cooper ripped into him. And then Cooper sat between our bodies. Calm.